Hello, I'm Chris. In this video, I'm going to show you how to reverse park, also known as parallel parking in a real tight space between two cars. I've made some videos on how to reverse park before, even on a hill, but not in such a tight gap. I'm going to be using the 1-2-1 method, but because everyone steers and reverses at different speeds, it's important not to rely 100% on any method, but use your own judgment too, and I'll show you how I do that. To get a good view of the curb when you're reversing, you can move your left-hand mirror down slightly, but for the safety of others, and so you don't hit the vehicle behind, make sure you don't stare at it. And once you've parked, don't forget to put the mirror back up again. Firstly, make sure that the space you choose is at least 1.5 car lengths. I'm going to park between this white and silver car. Now there is a driveway, so you wouldn't normally park here, but I'm going to demonstrate how you would park in a tight space, but I won't leave the car here, and I'll go straight after. Although you won't be asked to park in a tight space on your driving test, the examiner might tell you to ignore driveways, but don't block them otherwise. I've stopped reasonably close alongside this silver car as it helps others get past. I've selected reverse and made sure it's safe all around before reversing. Reverse straight and slowly until the front of the other car, which could also be the back of the car if it was facing the other way, is in the rear side window. This is when I should turn left. When to turn in your car might look slightly different, depending on the size of your car and your seating position. When I steer left, the front of the car swings out, so I need to make sure no one's approaching. Once it's safe, as soon as I move the car, I'll steer one whole turn to the left to get the back in. Reversing slowly, looking out for others. Once I'm roughly at a 45-degree angle, and I can see this triangle in the mirror, I'll steer 2 quick whole turns to the right. This brings the front in. Reverse slowly, but stop if anyone approaches you. I've turned 2 turns to the right, and this is where the front swings in. Make sure that the front of your car isn't going to hit the other vehicle. If you think it will, then don't risk it, and drive forward out if it's safe, and either start again or find a different space. Once your car's straight with the car in front, and parallel with the curb, turn one whole turn to the left. If you're really close to the vehicle behind, then pull forward a little to give them room to manoeuvre out. We don't want any bumps, but leave enough room for you to manoeuvre out as well. I'll park in a different space, and I'll show you why you can't rely 100% on any method. I'm going to park between these 2 white cars. I'll drive alongside it, reasonably close to help others get past. Select reverse, and make sure it's safe. Reverse slowly in a straight line until the back of the other vehicle is in the rear side window. This is when I need to turn left, but don't forget, all the reference points I've shown might be slightly different for you. Make sure it's safe, and steer one whole turn to the left. I'm roughly at the same 45-degree angle as I was earlier, and I can see this triangle in the mirror. With the car moving slowly, 2 quick turns to the right. Now I can't see much road in the mirror, and my car is pointing too much at the curb. I need to steer more to the right, or I'm going to hit it. I'll steer full lock, maximum to the right. If you're still going to touch the curb, then make sure it's safe and pull forward to readjust. I can see a little road here, so I'm not going to touch it. It looks straight with the car in front, so I'll straighten the steering. It was a close one, but I wanted to show you how you have to use your judgment to help with parking. If I was leaving the car here, which I wouldn't because there's a driveway, then I would pull forward slightly to give the driver behind space to pull out. But leave enough room so that he can manoeuvre out too. For more driving tips, have a look at our free Learning to Drive modules. There's more how to park videos, tips on how to tackle roundabouts, and lots more. As usual, thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, as it really helps us make more videos. Keep safe on the road, and bye for now.